Good evening. This is David Lynn, and you're with me for another episode of Coffee Talk, number 512. It is Friday, 7 p.m., and it is October the 10th, 2025. It's been a long week. I'm tired. And I am glad to have a weekend. I'm going to try to do a video this weekend. I did a video this last week. I'm going to try to do another video. It's like, ah! So, I'll be sending a box. And I've been promising it for a while. It is what it is. Uncle Owl, thy bullfrog 79. Alacanada, how are you doing? You two are the first ones in. Appreciate you. Actually, I think where she's at, it actually is morning. It's evening over here, even on the left coast where Uncle Al is at. Lots of stuff going on in the news. Very pleased about it. Just trying to wait to let a few more people come in. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Yes, they they refuse they refuse to admit defeat. If nothing else, the Democrats are consistent. The AG in New York was indicted. Oh, how the tide turns. I'm, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I would like to have been there to be the one to serve the warrant. I don't know that they perp walked her, but I would have enjoyed being the one responsible for that. I will provide support. Yes, I will. I will visit your channel. And I will provide some support. I'm writing your name down right now, Alacanada. I will certainly do that. Well, they've been announcing there's a lot of FBI agents being fired over stuff that they've done. Corruption. I expect there's going to be a lot of federal employees receiving pink slips. Should save billions of dollars. It's like you want to just get popcorn and just. I've been watching some clips. It's like I just want, where's the popcorn? I need some popcorn for this. Ugh. Yes. Yes. He needs to have at it. I'd like to help him. We're not going to apply for a Doge position. Oh yeah, I'd like to help him on that one. Little old prepper, hello Barbara. Oh no, I'm truly enjoying this. Oh God, I am enjoying this. It is gratuitous. Ah, there's a word for you, gratuitous. Ah, whew. Yes, yes, yes. Their their buzzards are coming home to roost. Ah. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. Have at it. Have at it. Three in the house, three likes. Waiting for some more people to come in. I have an unboxing. A box. I'm using a Haas knife, folding knife. Nice little knife I got in a set. And I'm using it to open a box. A box. Ooh. An Amazon box. KP Heathen, my friend. Another one. Gotta have plenty of these because I give them away. How you doing, KP? So, tomorrow, I've got everything loaded up. I'm going to do a video of a goodie box for Belinda's Country Living. I've been promising her a box. She's going to get her box. Hopefully I'll get it mailed. I'll do it tomorrow morning and she'll get it mailed tomorrow morning. And middle to latter part of next week, she should get it. After Belinda's box, I said I was going to send out boxes to Barbara and to Holly Ivins, the little lone prepper, and Holly Ivins. Hello, pre-retirement days. How are you doing? But I hope to get it filmed tomorrow. I hope to get it edited, and I hope to get it out no later than Sunday. And it's a nice box. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. And it's about, hello, Rachel, mom of 4 boys. It's a nice box. And I've got all the stuff in it. I'm basically going to film myself taking the stuff out of it to show you what's in it. And it'll be a video that I'll have out this weekend. Should be 6 or 7 in the house. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. But I plan on getting that one out. And I just got through opening a box. It was a box, an Amazon box, and it had a emergency stove in it. I usually put these like Melinda's box will have one of these in it. It'll have one of these in it, which is an extra set of 24 tabs, fuel tabs. It'll have both of these in it. It'll have some other goodies. I mean, she'll like it. It's a nice box. I figure these boxes I'm sending out right now, with what I put in them and the cost it sends to send them, it's about $100. About $100 on my pocket to send a box like that. And she has been a very faithful viewer, and she's tried to participate, and unfortunately she hasn't won yet, but she's getting a goodie box from me, which is winning, because I trying to give back. 7 watching and 7 likes. It's a slow night. Been a long week. Truly has. Uncle Al gets on to me. Don't reminisce. Stick to the script, And he sends me, like, good Lord. He sends me notes. I get lots of notes from him. Why are you frozen? Like, these are notes for tonight. Well, these are people who have come in tonight that I've seen have commented tonight to come in. But these are notes for tonight. Notes! And he sent me some more stuff that I probably won't get to tonight, but I'll get to tomorrow. He'll probably send me some more. Basically, the way we're doing things right now is I get about 2 days worth of notes, and then the third day, sometimes it's the first day, and sometimes it's the third day, will be like an open line, open comment, whatever you want, whatever I want to, whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about. He's got pages of notes. He sends me pages of notes, and I recopy everything down into my journal. It is good, this is good stuff. Survival. This is good prepping. I've got books of it. Multiple books of it. And I'm blessed. Uncle Al's a good mentor. He's a good friend. God bless him. 30 years from now when he's no longer around, or 40 years from now when he's no longer around, it'll be a great loss. But anyway, I have not been putting out a lot of content. I have not. I try to put out 1 or 2. What I like to do is I'll put out a short in the morning, and I'll try to put out a short in the evening. So I've been trying to put out like 2 shorts a day. And he says, make sure you post. Did you see my new thumbnail? I have another new thumbnail. and I used it for a short advertising tonight's live stream, and it got 600. It's got about 600 views, and then I used it as a community wall post. You know, so that's my newest thumbnail. But like I did a video, and it was like the unboxing of Dave's goodie box. Dave in Georgia, be in prayer for Dave, or I guess he goes by Yoda. Yoda's blessed life. I mean, his channel's doing wonderful things, but his health right now is very horrible. He's been in hospital for about 3 weeks. A lot of health issues, and but the Lord's been blessing his channel. He's been growing 100 to 150 subscribers a day. That's, the Lord is truly with him in that regard. I'm sitting at 2,030. I will remind you that when I hit 2,100, there will be a 2,100 subscriber giveaway. And in order to qualify for that, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit 2,100. So I'm 70 to go. I was at 2,040, and then I had a minor purge and lost 12 subscribers in a period of a couple of days. I don't know why that happened, but it happened. Ed's Dance and Food. That would be technically Gina over in the Philippines, our educator slash administrator over in the Philippines, Jules of Gina. That would be her husband's channel, but I think she's probably the one that's operating it right now. Ed's Dance and Review. And over in the Philippines, it is Saturday morning already. How are you doing? I am going to have to go over and visit your channel. 5 in the house and 8 likes. And I will also put down on my list. I'm not near what I used to be when it comes to this, but I will go over and I will visit your channel. Ed's Dance and Food, and also Alacaneda. I will be visiting your channel. But, it is what it is. We are 19 minutes into the live stream. Let us get on with the topics. So today's topic, let's start with a smartphone. We'll start with a smartphone. Well, that's wonderful. Australia. I'm sure she's having the time of her life. So smartphones, smart cars, smart TVs, etc. They don't make smart people. Having smart technology does not make you smart. If you know how to use it, it helps, but it doesn't make you smart. It's a tool. It is a tool. From the New England Journal of Medicine, 2023. A new form of child abuse. Let infants and toddlers be exposed to smartphones. Not a babysitter or a toy. Studies show it's equal to 2 shots of hard liquor in the addiction effect. Remember, Latham, child patented medicine to quiet babies and toddlers in the 1870s to 1926. Contains opioids and alcohol. Smartphones are the same thing. Withdrawal symptoms in some cases are severe to cause retardation or death. Currently, medical practice advises not to expose baby through the ages of newborn to the age of 8. Exposure to electronic devices. Currently, the medical profession is discussing the early death of millennials by the age of 30 for male adults and the age of 40 for women from excessive use of smartphones. Now, this is coming from Uncle Al, and these are his notes. So, the idea of smartphones. I mean, I have a smartphone, and I'm using my smartphone right now to look at my stream, to read, because I'm blind. Like up here on the, got to get up real close to see it. I can basically have this right here, right like this, see it better, and I'm able to see it. And it is what it is. But the idea is smartphones, there's a lot of, it's addictive. Sort of like Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I do not know what's going on. I'm guilty of being on mine too much. I like being able to research things, but I think social media is one of the worst things that has ever happened to us, and I'm as guilty. Yeah, there was a brief freeze. I don't know what it is. And then it said reconnect, and it reconnected. I don't know. I have internet through T-Mobile. I've got one of those T-Mobile boxes out in my living room area, and works pretty good, but for whatever reason, I don't know. I guess it zoned out on me. 24 minutes in, and let's go to topic 2. Topic number 2. Death wave in the human race. A death wave. Wow. Julie West. How are you doing, Julie? Julie West. Good to have you here, Julie. I will try to come over and give you some view time, Julie. So, a death wave in the human race. The sudden death of mass numbers of people. Disappeared. A lot of disappearances. Currently, we lose about 100,000 people a year from going into the woods. See park rangers and BLM. That is the Bureau of Land Management reports. Bureau of Land Management reports. Going insane and causing self-harm and death to others. See the news. Poor hygiene. That's associated with mental illness too. Poor hygiene. Social and economic conditions. Living in urban areas under the right circumstances, people dropping dead. See Africa, Asia, Middle East, and Latin America. By disease, natural disasters, or war. 3 studies for National Geographic, the Smithsonian, and Department of Statistics. A lot of people dying prematurely from different causes. What do you think of that? Please comment. I'd appreciate it. I would appreciate it. I am sorry about that. You deserve a lot more support than you get. There are some really good channels on here. And you deserve a lot more support than you guys get. My views are way down. My live stream views are way down. I get up when I get going and I'm in a good mood and I get going and for a period of time and I'm very active with my channel, my views go way up. I mean, if you go back and look at some of my earlier live streams, I'd have 200, 300 views on a live stream. And now 40 to 50, you know. Gina B. Yunke, Jewels of Gina. My friend and fellow educator. And she's working on her doctorate degree, last I heard from her. She is a school administrator in the Philippines. Wonderful channel. Beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful family. Very intelligent. And I say it from the heart. What I say is true. I say it from the heart. So, thank you. My best regards to your family as well. 6 in the house. 9 likes. We are 30 minutes into the live stream. I'm going to see if I can do another 30. Next topic, a happy one, is cooking. Uncle Al can cook. Uncle Al can cook. And thank you, Uncle Al. My wife is doing a lot better now. Doing a lot better. She is going to be having an MRI They are going to be doing an MRI on her in the near future. Eat more beans, peas, and lentils instead of meat. Don't do the don't do the carnivore diet. Uncle Al would say, "Don't do the carnivore diet." Um, Fish. Now I've always heard and I've always been told that fish is very good for you to eat. Eat fish. Like cod is very popular. I used to eat a lot of cod, baked cod. Um, Less takeout. Eat less takeout. I used to eat lots of burger combos, cheeseburgers, fries. I'm trying to avoid that. Right now, usually if I eat a cheeseburger, it's like once every 7 or 8 days at school. You don't go 2 weeks without getting cheeseburgers, and it'll be a double meat. But I'll get burgers at school. A cheeseburger with fries at school. Hello, Holly Ivans. Best wishes to your husband, Mike. God bless him. I have prayed for him. And I would encourage everybody to pray for Mike Ivans, Holly's husband. Moringa leaves. Now, I'm not familiar with that. See, there are some wonderful vegetables and fruits over in the Philippines, the Philippine Islands. I mean, it's like a tropical paradise over there. Yes, they've got some issues, and yes, no place is perfect, but it's a wonderful people. Their two languages. One of their two official languages is English. Their number one language is their native language. I think it's called Tagalog. I think it's Tagalog, if I pronounced it correctly. And they're very close to us, and they're very friendly to us. And we've got a major. We've reopened. They have together. We've reopened Subic Bay, largest naval base on that side of the Pacific, and joint forces. They're modernizing it, and we're going to be. We got ships over there, planes over there. We are committed to defending the Philippines. The Chinese have been being very aggressive and uh, very bullying to the Philippines and all the other little countries over in that area. And Tagalog is the Filipino language. Tagalog. All right. Well, my apologies. I mispronounced everything. And there are people over there that also speak Spanish because at one time Spain was in there. And then we basically took the Philippines away from Spain in when had a war with them in 1898. And they became independent. We gave them their independence in the 30s, I think. But wonderful, wonderful people, wonderful country. Well, there are Muslims over there. Yes, there are Muslims. And I think a few of the islands have a majority Muslim population. 1946. Okay, 1946. So we were there for right at 50. Well, we were still over there, but I mean, we were there in official capacity for about 50 years. And then we had treaties with them. We had the base with the bases, and we had the troops and everything over there. And then we moved out, and now we're moving back in because of the situation with China. GA78, good evening. Thank you for coming. Please leave a like. .43 subscribers, 841 videos, and you are now a friend of mine on my backup channel. I'm looking at my channel right now. That new short that I did with my new thumbnail, 600 views a few hours ago. Just released it. And yes, we train together. We support each other. We're going to be giving them some ships. We're going to transfer some ships to them, help them defend themselves. In addition to, us, our military over there being over there to help them, and our other friends. There's a people that are over there called the Uyghurs. Uyghurs, I think this is the Uyghurs. Well, they're Muslims, and they're under the communist control, and they basically, it's almost like slave labor. They're over there doing concentration camp like forced labor, and they don't, they're suffering over there under the Chinese. And I know I mispronounced their name, but I think they're the Uyghurs. Mike Crusher Reviews, Indonesia, another nice set of islands. Beautiful country. Hello, Mike. We got any new food or ration reviews out? Mike Crusher Reviews is my guy for ration reviews. He's good. He's a good guy for ration reviews. You're interested in different types of freeze-dried foods and all sorts of experimental stuff, and foreign military rations and U.S. military rations, Canadian military rations, and various types of simulated type rations. They're like simulate military rations. That's your friend Mike Crusher. He puts out excellent reviews. Another wonderful channel. And he doesn't have near the subscribers he should have. He should have thousands. For his material, he should have thousands of subscribers. Great guy. Looking forward to the next one. I watched 2 last weekend to get caught up. I mean, he'll put out a really good review in 15, 20 minutes. Usually not 20 minutes, 16, 17, 18 minutes. He'll put out a full review. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And Mike, we are talking about food, so back to the topic. Cooking. Eat more beans, peas, and lentils instead of meat. More fish. Less takeout. More dark green vegetables and root vegetables. In a pot roast using a slow cooker, reduce the potatoes and add turnips, parsnips, carrots, celery, onions for a balanced meal. And yeah, I try to do that. I'll also put, I'll put a bell pepper in. I put a couple of ears of corn, you know, because basically my wife and myself. Yes, yes. I love carrots. I love the mini carrots. They give them to us at school. The fruit, the vegetables. I mean, where I'm at right now is a serious upgrade as far as the cafeteria. It's a serious upgrade from where I was at the last 2 years. I mean, a lot better food. A lot better food. Um, Reduce your sugar intake and carbohydrate intake by 50%. More protein and fiber with vegetables. Now, you talk about fiber. I'm also talking about like oatmeal. Oatmeal's very good. It's inexpensive, easy to prepare. Just add hot water. Let it, let it steep for a little bit. Stir it up. That's a meal. That's a meal. You know, you can put a little honey in it. Add a few, a little bit, cut up strawberries, some strawberries, some blueberries. Put that in there. You're talking a meal. Good breakfast meal. Good for you. I look forward to it. Look forward to it, Mike. Excellent. Here's a recipe. Vegan spaghetti and meatballs. Vegan spaghetti and meatballs. Here's a recipe. Uh, a jar of marinara sauce. A bag of vegan meatballs. Gluten-free spaghetti. Heat the marinara sauce to a slow boil. Add half a bag of vegan meatballs. Boil water for gluten-free pasta. Break the pasta in half. Cook to tender. Drain. Place on the plate. Pour on the sauce with meatballs. Top with vegan cheese. Vegan cheese. Vegan cheese. Yeah. Mild cheddar. Vegan cheese. Uncle Al and his vegan cheese. So that's a recipe. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, here's another one. Crock pot beef stew. Crock pot beef stew. Well, it sounds tasty. 2 pounds of beef meat, organs or stew meat, cut into cubes. 4 cups of beef stock. 1 medium potato, peeled and cubed. 2 parsnips, peeled and cubed. 1 large turnip, peeled and cubed. 3 large carrots, peeled and sliced. 1 large onion, chopped. 2 garlic cloves, finely minced. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. 1 tablespoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. 2 tablespoons potato flour for thickening. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1 cup of frozen peas. Brown the meat in the skillet. Then saute onions and garlic in the skillet. Add tomato paste. Transfer to the crock pot. Pour beef broth. Add vegetables and seasoning. Cook slowly for 8 hours. Important part: prepare thickener. In a small bowl, mix the potato flour with ice water, 2 to 3 tablespoons, until smooth. Now to thicken the stew. About 30 minutes before cooking ends, add flour and water mixture to the crock pot. Stir gently but thoroughly to incorporate and let the stew thicken as it cooks. Add frozen peas about 10 minutes before serving. Ten pounds of rolled oats. Good stuff, Holly. Good stuff. You can add powdered milk and fruit to oats. Yes, you can. Good stuff. Cheese made with vegetable oil. Those fake cheese slices are like plastic. Yes, they are. Take care, Holly. God bless. John Holmes. John C. Holmes. My channel shouldn't be hard to find. Just anticipate Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Please save the channel, subscribe. Julie, God bless. You take care, John. Appreciate you. Say hello to Bus Stop. Likes to go by Bruno Bus Stop. Well, so what happened this week? This was the end of the first quarter of the school year. First quarter of the school year ended today. Actually, it ended yesterday. This was a work day. Second quarter begins Monday. 2 quarters in a semester. Semester will end around the 20th, somewhere around the 20th of December. Then we'll have 2 weeks off for Christmas break. Paperwork, grades, IEP progress reports, trying to get grades in, ARD meetings, prepping ARD meetings for special populations, credit recovery. I do credit recovery too. Kids who have failed a class will take a repeat on the computer. We use Edgenuity. No rain this week. No rain this week. I can recall driving to work a couple of weeks ago, and it was coming down. I mean, to the point where I wanted almost to pull over. I'm driving 55, 60 miles an hour, and it's coming down, and my wipers are on full force. It's coming down hard, and these a-holes are coming past me like I'm not moving. You know. I mean, not safe at all. Not safe at all. But occasionally you need rain. Rain is good. I just don't like to be out driving in it. So I will be working on a gift box tomorrow. And I hope maybe I'll get it mailed out tomorrow. And Belinda's Country Living, been promising her a box, and I hopefully will get it out tomorrow. Yeah, John Holmes is a little further back east than I am. Central. I'm Central time. So he's an hour ahead. It is what it is, truthfully. So, I oftentimes, I do a lot of reminiscing. I think about the way things used to be and how things are today. I was talking today to another teacher who he has not retired. He's still teaching. He's about the same age I am. Looks like me. My beard is thicker than his, and he's bald too. And they say we're brothers. We're these two old guys. The kids say we're brothers. Well, we talk about how things were back in the days, and when we were in school, and the internet, and how when it came out, and how things were, and all that sort of stuff. And we talk about stuff, the development of the internet, and oftentimes making mushroom gravy. It sounds good, Uncle Al. I oftentimes talk about how technology has really changed in the last 30 years. The internet came out in 95. I completed my second graduate degree in 95. I can remember back in the days, and Cisco Systems was contracted to do a lot of the installation, wiring, schools and facilities and buildings when they were trying to wire in the internet. It wasn't wireless, it was all wire it up, and everything's through, like phone lines and such. When people had uphill both ways, I hear you. When you get online to use the internet, you're using a phone line, and if somebody called you, it'd kick you off the internet. Very slow, very slow. Service was very slow. Well, I can tell you stories. Truthfully, I can tell you stories about it. At that time, I was the technology guru. Way back then, at that time, I was the technology guru. I was the one that would be setting up new computers and, programming in and feeding in all the 3.5-inch discs to load up the drive and everything. Wanting to load the operating system up into it. Load this one, pull it out. Load the next one, pull it out. Load the next one, pull it out. And then your hard drive was basically, you had a floppy, which you'd put about, it's like a 1.5 megabyte. I think it was a 1.44 megabyte. And you'd put it in, and that's where you saved whatever you were wanting to save. That's the way it was. Coleslaw and rice. I had coleslaw with my fish this evening. I had coleslaw, and I had those waffle fries with my fish that I had for supper. Stopped off at Long John Silver's on the way home. Got my wife and I plates. That's what we had. So I want to let you know that I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. I plan on being back Sunday at 7 p.m. There are some notes I did not get to today that I will get to tomorrow. Uncle Al provided me some. I'm sure he'll probably provide me some more. And I did not get to the notes that he sent me today, because he sent me some notes today around 5, and I just did not get to those. But I had everything else prepped up. The stuff he'd previously given me, I had it all prepped up. So I thank you, Uncle Al. I look forward to the rest of your notes. Be gentle. And we'll plan on having another episode of Coffee Talk tomorrow. Yes, I hope everybody enjoys your weekend. I appreciate you coming in. If you have not left a like, please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And I will tell you, thank you. I look forward to you sending more notes. Alakaneda, go enjoy your school day. She is a educator in India. And Gina Yunke is an educator in the Philippines. And I am an educator in Texas. We are all at a great distance from each other, but we're all friends. That's one thing that's really good about the internet. And my friend Julie West is over in the United Kingdom. Another good friend, and I will be visiting your channel, Julie. I will give you some time. And I'll try to watch a couple of your videos, Uncle Al. You take care, and God bless. Appreciate you coming in. So when I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. You don't know how many days you have. They're numbered. I drink my coffee. I take my medication. Get cleaned up. Try to have a positive attitude. Go about my business for the day. Take my medication. And, try to lead by example. Treat people the way I want to be treated. I appreciate y'all coming in. I really enjoyed this evening. It was a very good live stream. I did open up another box, and it had another emergency stove, which I'll be sending somebody. And I always send extra fuel tabs when I send it. And I've got a box be going out to Belinda. Everybody, please remember, be prepared, and have a blessed day. And hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Bye-bye. Thank you.